Good morning, Room 53. So we are jumping into our grammar again for today. We've been doing lots of grammar this week. We've done some work with nouns, some work with verbs. We started Monday with working on collective nouns. Tuesday, we worked on irregular plural nouns. Yesterday, we worked on irregular past tense verbs. And now we're going to talk about how we produce, expand, and rearrange a sentence. This is something that we do in second grade because we are becoming stronger writers and because we know about verbs and we know about nouns, we know about adjectives, which are our describing words, we are able to make sentences that are longer and stronger than maybe sentences we were making in first grade or in the beginning of the year. So what we're going to work on today is we're going to take a simple sentence and we're going to see how we can add to that simple sentence to make it a more compound sentence. So this is exactly what we're going to work on. And I want you to show you this little example here. So our simple sentence would be the boy watched the movie. Okay, has our subject, has our predicate. We know who and we know what. But then we can add an adjective to describe the boy. The little boy watched the movie. So now I'm expanding my sentence, right? I'm making it a little bit longer. And then we have the action movie was watched by the little boy. So we can actually rearrange the sentence. We can change the order of the sentence so that it makes more sense, so that's more powerful and it's longer and stronger. So we create our simple sentence, we expand it a little bit by adding something like an adjective, and then we can rearrange it if we need to. So I'm going to show you two examples of how we do that, and then you're going to have one just like mine to do on your own. All right, so you're going to see here that I have down on the bottom, let's let that little thing go away, I've got the words that I'm going to use in my sentence. So was the octopus waves in floating the. So I'm going to use those words to make a sentence. The octopus was floating in the ocean waves. Okay, so I have my simple sentence. I wrote it in order from the words underneath. Now I'm going to write the sentence again, but I'm going to add some words to make it a little bit more interesting. The small octopus was quietly floating in the large ocean waves. So I've added adjectives like small, quietly, and large to make the sentence longer and stronger and to help the reader be able to see and visualize exactly what I'm talking about. The size of the octopus, how it was floating, and how the size of the waves were. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the sentence again, but this time I'm going to add a word like because, so, and, or but, just to make a longer, right, more compound sentence. The small octopus was floating in the large ocean waves because that is where its favorite snack is. Okay, so I can take my simple sentence, I can add words like adjectives to make it a little bit more compound or complex, and then I can add words like because, so, and, or but to add a little bit more. So I had the small octopus was floating in the large ocean waves, and then I added my because, the reason why the octopus was doing that. Okay, and then my next one, I have the words near is, seahorse, octopus, the, swimming, and the. My first sentence is the seahorse is swimming near the octopus. Okay, that's my simple sentence. And then I decided that I'm going to add some adjectives and I'm going to expand that sentence a little bit more. The shimmering seahorse is quickly swimming near the octopus in the aquarium tank. So I used adjectives, but I also told you where. So those were adverbs. I told you how it was swimming, and I told you where they were swimming in the aquarium tank. So when you're rewriting your sentences, you can think about the same thing. You can add a where, you can add adjectives, you can add a how, which is an adverb. And then for my last one, using words like because, so, and, or but, this is how I created my last sentence. The shimmering seahorse is quickly swimming near the octopus in the aquarium tank and finds a place to hide. So I added an and there. Okay, that and expanded my sentence a little bit more. So as a writer, now that we're becoming stronger writers, right, we want to be expanding our sentences in our writing. Maybe in first grade or in the beginning of second grade, we would have used a sentence like this. The seahorse is swimming near the octopus. But now as we're growing as writers, we want to start adding some of those things that we've learned this year. We want to add adjectives that describe our noun, like shimmering. We want to add adverbs, like how they were swimming, okay? And then we want to think about where, right? In is also an adverb. And then we have the noun aquarium tank. So I want for you to give this a try. You're going to see a page that looks just like this page right here, except it is a different sentence that you have to create. You're going to use the words on the bottom to put them in order to make a sentence that makes sense. And you're going to either type it in if you're using the Google Sheet, or if you're printing it, you're going to write it in. Then you're going to make your second sentence using the words from the first sentence, but you're going to add some adjectives or adverbs or a way to just expand your sentence and make it more interesting. And then for your last one, you are going to think about how you can add a little bit more by using a word because, so, and, or but. So it might take a little practice. It might take a little thinking. This is something brand new to us, but I want for you to give it a try. So you can go ahead and click on the link next to this video, which will bring you right to the fill-in Google Sheet. Or if you have a printer and you want to print it, I'll leave that link as well. All right, guys, I'll see you later.